everyone, it's Ashley with Going Crochetzy, and I am getting ready for my 5-day market. Yes, I said 5 whole days. It's at the fair, and so I did this market last year. You can go back and see the vlog for that one if you want from last summer. And I am just getting ready for it right now. So I have been gathering all of my items to bring out, and right now I am working on going through inventory that I need to tag and price. I've actually done quite a bit of it before I even thought to come on here to show you guys. So I am just working through my inventory right now, getting it all priced up, and then we are going to pack the car and head to the fairgrounds today to set up my booth. And then tomorrow the fair starts. It's a 5-hour day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, an 11-hour day on Saturday, and I think a 9-hour day on Sunday. It's going to be a very long week for me, but this is mostly just to kind of hang out with my friend. She helps run the event, and so I get to hang out with her all week and catch up. We haven't hung out for quite some time, so it'll be a nice, refreshing week of hanging out, catching up, and just maybe making some money in the process. We'll see what happens. I don't have any huge plans for it. I don't have any goals. I'm just going to have some fun. Checker and Fred are in the background waiting to go outside and pack the car with me. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish tagging these guys up, and then we're gonna pack up the car, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, it is set up time, so I am on my way to go set up my booth. So my car is packed to the gills for a week. Basically, it's a 35-hour market. It's very long. I know that I'm very tired by the end of those last 2 days because it does go later into the evening. So we are getting ready to go to the market. I am bringing Owen with me for today. So it's going to be a 4 to 9 with him. He is dancing in front of me right here, getting me to laugh. And so it should be a fun market today. First day of the week. And so we will see how that goes. I'm just cuddling with the boys for a little bit before we get going, and I got my hair done today, so let's see how bad this hair looks by the end of the day, because I know last year I got my hair done on one of the market days and it was so hot outside, my hair was flat by the end of the day. So I did pack a fan and a few other things to bring with me today, and we will see if I brought everything with me. We'll find out once we get there. All right, talk to you guys in a bit. Make number one, fair day number one. I finished up a pattern test for this cutie little guy. I think I did him too dark in the brown, but he's still cute. Hey guys, so let's talk about yesterday. It was the first day of the fair. I spent 5 hours, technically 6.5 hours there because we got there early to relieve my friend. She had to go and do some things, so I wanted to be there to support her so that I could keep an eye over her stuff and my stuff. And I sold a total of 0 items the entire time I was there. It was dead. I know in the fair in the past, I've always sold at least a couple things each day, or had a few people look at my booth. I maybe had a conversation with 3 people the entire day. Most everyone just walked by my booth and didn't even like stop or slow down. It was a little discouraging, but it was a Wednesday and it was very quiet, first day of the fair. So I'm just gonna call it a wash and go in today with hopes that maybe at least I can have people walk into my booth and actually look at my things instead of just passing by. The positive of yesterday was I did get to finish a pattern test for Faith's Cuddly Creations, and it's for her pumpkin bear, which will be a free pattern that she is putting on Instagram for reaching a certain amount of followers. So I was able to complete that pattern test. And then I was also able to make this pattern test from Lauren's Crochet. This is my friend Delon's pattern. It's her first pattern ever that she is going to release. So I was honored to be able to test this out for her. So cute. I got all of the body done yesterday, and then I just ended up adding the tail and the eye details to it this morning. So I'm going to call that a finished item from the fair because it was pretty much finished and I could finish it today, but I wanted to finish it before I left today. So this is another item finished at the fair. So far I have 2 items finished, and now we are going to go into today with some positive vibes, wishing that today goes a little bit better. Kiddo was happy. Owen came with me and he went and spent $20 at other vendors' tables. So we were supporting our local vendors, our local crafters. And now we are going to go back again today, get some fair food, of course, because you can't go to the fair without getting fair food, especially if you're there for an entire week. So we're going to get some fair food today and see what's on the agenda. We got to watch a really cool illusionist show that was right next to my booth pretty much yesterday, and so that was pretty cool. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the day, and I will see you guys at the fair for day number 2. Temperature is much cooler in here today, so I had to wear a sweater, and I have gone ahead and made another one of these little love cats for day number 2, project number 1. So performance is going on in Illusionist. This is pretty cool to watch, but I'm watching the booth right now, and I made a second kitty for the day. Here it is. So day 2, I got 2 kitties done. Background noise of the vacuum, but I wanted to show these to you guys before the kiddo ends up gobbling them down. So the first day that we were at the market, we have a bakery friend vendor near us, and she gave Owen a chocolate cookie with chocolate mousse and a gummy worm on top of it. We gobbled it up at the fair. We didn't even have a chance to film me showing you guys that she gifted that to him. And then yesterday at the end of the market, she came over and gifted him this cupcake. I kind of got it all squished up, but she gifted him this cupcake. And then she came around a little bit later and she offered a cookie to us. She had leftovers, and so she wasn't going to be selling them today. So she gave an option of a chocolate chip cookie or an M&M cookie. And so I grabbed myself an M&M cookie. So we are getting all kinds of sweet treats from our vendor friend, which is really cool and awesome. And thank you so much for all of these sweet treats that you have been gifting us. Owen really appreciates it. I do too. So pretty cool. Vendor friends are the best because they do awesome things like this. Okay. Updates from yesterday. Guess who's back? The Thieves. They're back this year. But we're on to them. When she walked in and was looking through my booth, I recognized one of them right away, the one that actually did all the stealing last year. And so I told my neighboring people near me, keep an eye on her because she will steal from your booth. So it's a really big metal building and there's multiple vendors that it takes quite a ways to get through the whole building. And if everyone knows what she looks like now. She has a friend with her, less friends than last year. Last year there were 4 of them. This year there's only been 2 of them so far, but they are handling every single person's booths, touching all of their things, mostly the booths that have smaller items, and they are touching like everything. And so we all are looking out for each other right now and making sure that they don't steal anymore. And so we're not too impressed. We're pretty mad. We are all trying to just catch them in the act so that we can call them out on it. So we are just keeping an eye out for them and hoping that they don't steal any more than they already have. And I don't know if they could have stolen something from me. I spotted them. I had walked off from my booth for like 2 seconds, looked back, they were in it. As I walked back towards my booth, they were walked away very quickly. And so they probably stole something that was small, like one of my crystals that I have, because I checked my count on all of my crocheted items and didn't look like they had anything from there, but the crystals are really small. So they probably pocketed one of those when I didn't see, and they've come back through my booth a handful of times, rifling through everything. One of my fellow vendors came over last night. When they were standing, they were just touching everything, and I was standing there staring at them with my arms crossed like, go away. And so one of the fellow vendors came over and was standing with me and saying, oh, just checking in, making sure everything's okay over here. And we just stood there and stared at them the entire time. And I don't think they were able to take anything because they didn't have any bags at that point, but they were carrying bags earlier, and I'm pretty sure they were slipping some things in bags. So yeah, we are just waiting to get our paws on them and call them out on it so that we can actually catch them in the act so they're not allowed back in. The only place I've ever had an issue, and it's with the same person as last year. So she's got some pretty sticky fingers, and we are making sure she doesn't do any more stealing from us.
How long does it usually take to make one of these?
It varies on the sizing of them. So something small like this might take me like 10 to 20 minutes. Something like that, probably more like 40-ish minutes. And then like that giant guy right there, he took me 8 hours. Yeah. So
That is so...
thank you. Project number 1 of the day done. It's a tick for Yarnaholic Sociopath pattern test. Aren't those just so pretty? My mom did all of those. She does an amazing job.
It's pencil on there. It's I was looking at it, I'm like, that's pencil, that's sealed pencil.
Yep, my mom did those.
That's so cool. I am not crafty at all.
I cannot draw. I did not get that talent from her whatsoever. My others
tend to take stuff like that. They don't share it.
Right, exactly. Well, she gave it to my other sister.
Well,
she
of course
gave
she
the
did.
drawing talent to my other sister. But I got the crochet talent, so.
There you go. Balance.
Exactly, you know. She had to share the love with everyone. Hey guys, it is day number 4 and a little update for you. I just finished a loaf cat and literally sold it immediately. So I just snapped a little picture to show you guys what that looked like. It had embroidered eyes on it and they liked the embroidered eyes, so they grabbed that one up. And I have currently made 3 stress balls. 1, 2, and 3 stress balls. So I'm going to go put these guys out in the bin and add it to this block.
Oh, I love these emotional support.
They're playing dead.
It's an otter. These two guys, this is so cute. Wait, look at the chickens. It's Wanda. Okay, I'll pick my favorite thing. Ready? All of them. Look at the fish. You can put stuff in the fish.
Yeah, you can put stuff in the big stingrays too. They have little pockets.
That is a big tall fish.
It is. You can fit your whole hand in there.
I want to know.
I've just finished this guy up.
I need to learn how to crochet because I'm totally making one of these.
They're fun.
My friend knows how to crochet,
Nice.
and so I'll have her teach me, and I'll have her make me one. I don't need to have. I'd still love to learn how though, because it sounds so fun to be able to make this stuff. Wow, it's a cute little dragon.
They range in different prices. The smaller bags are $6 and they go up to $20. So just random bags. There are crocheted things in there. There's a crocheted item in each bag. Another kitty made for the day to make up for the other cat asleep. She's like, yeah, no, that's mine. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. I actually designed that panda pattern myself, so that makes me pretty proud of it. That's awesome. Okay, can I just see your panda for just a second? Okay, you can take it back now. You want to hold it or you want me to put it in a bag for you? In a bag, okay. You want to hold on to the bag? Or do you want mommy to hold on to the bag?
I think mommy will put it in her bag.
That's a good idea. You're welcome. Hi. Hi, do you remember me? She's like, I don't know.
You want to tell her? I'm gonna message you here, so it's okay.
What's that? Oh, for the floppy? Yeah.
Tell
Like,
her she wants it.
she definitely wants it.
Yeah.
It's a go.
Yeah.
So let me do this, and I'll find a pattern. What?
I actually found a picture that she likes.
Okay. Yes.
Send it to you?
Yes. Absolutely. That way I can find.
Yeah.
See if I can find a pattern for it.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You still enjoying your mermaid?
Sleep with it in the board every night.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks. I have a lamb over here. Hold on.
I like found this kind of stuff this morning, and I was like, I want a lamb instead of a bunny.
Absolutely, I can do that. And then we could discuss like shape, size, colors, all of the above.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And then I put it down, and sometimes I don't go back to it.
Oh, like if I could, I would just crochet all day long. I have to make myself stop. I'm like, okay, take a crochet break because I don't want to hurt my hands. So, yeah. Thank you. Two more chicks done for the day. Putting them in the bin. Another stress ball made. There's a lot to look at. back again. I like to make very different, like I try to make different things.
We've seen a lot of different ones that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I'm always searching for different fun things. If you had come earlier, I had skunks. Yeah, but I can make more though. Days since my market has ended. I apologize for the lack of video and customer interaction. It was really loud in the building, and the further into the week I got, the more tired I got. And literally the last day of the market, I was so over filming customer interactions and just being there in general. I was so tired that I kind of slacked on doing it. I did get a couple customer interactions on that last day, but not a lot. I usually do a lot more. I feel like a 1-day market, I do way more customer interaction than I did in this entire 5-day market. But it was really loud in there, and the times that I did have interactions, I feel like my friend was right next to me talking to someone else, and you just couldn't hear what I was even saying. So I had to delete those videos anyway. So it was too loud. But I've been relaxing for the past few days and for my upcoming 3 weekends in a row of markets. And I wanted to just talk to you about how it went. Now, the thief, let's talk about her first. We were on to her. I think they ended up giving some information to the parents or someone because her time coming in to the market did slow down. There was one day she had adult supervision with her when she was in there. The next day, the last day, she didn't come in at all. But one of her friends, like her little posse that she had, they did end up coming in the last day. And I do think that there was another thief within the little posse. And I'm pretty sure she took a bracelet from me. They didn't get any of my crocheted items this time. But where my bracelets were set up, it was their backs were to me. I should have moved them to the other side of the table so I could watch better. Hindsight is 2020, right? It's too late now. I can't do anything about it. But she brought over 3 bracelets and she said, "How much are these bracelets?" And I said, "They're $10 a piece." And then she turned around. She said, "Okay." She turned around, and then I saw her take her hand and slip it into her pocket. I did not count how many bracelets were in the bin that's on me. And then they walked away, and she put her hand in her pocket. And when she took her hand out of her pocket, I could see what looked like a bracelet shape within the pocket of her jeans. So I'm pretty sure she did take one from me, take 1 or 3. I'm not really sure how many she did. I'm assuming 1. But that's pretty disappointing that would happen, or that I would have to assume that happened because of the whole thievery thing that has been going on at this particular market. I've never, ever had a feeling that someone has taken something from me before, and to make that claim, I feel like I'm pretty sure that she did. But of course, I didn't call her out on it or anything. It was too late. It had happened. I wasn't positive, and so I didn't say, "I need to look in your pocket" or anything. So if she did steal something, well, that is pretty awful. But it was a bracelet. It was just something I had that I have extra of, and it's just a bummer that that has to happen. And now I have to see her face and think that she is going to steal from me again. So next year, if I do this market again, I definitely need to keep a better setup for my booth so that I know that my stuff is protected. And I just really hope that these kids get caught. I mean, you're a teenager. I know you have, you know, interests and things, but all you have to do is ask your parents for money. Go get a job. Don't steal from people. It's awful. Like, how would you, like, put yourself in that situation? Do you want to get stolen from? No. So why would you steal from other people? It's just a moral thing, right? But whatever. It is what it is. It's been done. It's over with. It's just really big bummer that this is the only market I've ever done 2 years in a row that I have gotten stolen from. So it's a bummer, but if it's gonna happen, then I guess I kind of have an idea of what they are stealing from me at least, and so I can make better plans on how to fix that so it doesn't happen to me in the future. So other than that, the market went well. I had lots of people come in, talk to me. I had one father come up and ask if I could teach his daughter how to crochet. So that might be something that I do down the line of meeting up with his daughter. I told him I would have to see if I was compatible with the daughter because he had come in by himself, and I said, well, I don't know. I'd have to meet her, see if I'm compatible. He actually brought her in the next day. She was a very sweet girl. So I gave him my information. He gave me his information, and maybe something will happen down the line. Maybe not. We'll see about it. So that was fun and, you know, exciting. I also did put my octopus and a few other items into the fair for the judging table, so you can put your items into the fair, have them judged, and possibly win a ribbon. I did end up getting a blue ribbon for my octopus and a couple other of my items, so that was exciting. And I know what you guys are really here for. You're here to see what my best selling items were. Before I tell you, why don't you pause this? Tell me what you think they're going to be down below in the description box based off of what you may have seen throughout the video, the before and the after picture, the before and the after video maybe. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what those are right now. Stress balls were definitely number one. They were very popular. I don't know if I'm going to continue making them though. You can refer to the video I put out on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, for that information for yourself. If you're thinking about making stress balls yourself, I'm not really sure that that is going to be one item that I'm going to continue just because of the faultiness of the fact that someone can break it, and that someone can break it before they even have bought it. So yes, those were definitely number one, and I could see them being number one each and every time, but I don't think that I'm going to continue making those once they are all gone. The next item that was most popular were my tiny turtles. I had them for a really low price, $4, and I did end up selling 8 of those, so I was pretty excited for that. They went really well. I'm pretty sure I just told you guys on my last video of market prepping that they weren't going very well, that they kind of sat, and so they definitely went this time. I think it was because it was a lower priced item and they're just really cute. So I did do really well with those. And the tiny birds, also one of those things that I told you in a previous video that I really enjoyed making them, but they didn't go super fast. Those went, and I sold a total of 5 of those tiny birds. So that was awesome to see as well, that the tiny birds were moving. A lot of fun to see people just loving on those little teeny tiny items. My loaf cats didn't do well. My pickles weren't super popular this time through. My spiders as well, they weren't a top contender this time. So it's just funny to see the numbers, how things are really super different every single time you go to these markets. And so you just have to prepare a little bit of everything if you want to have a big variety. I know if I had a smaller variety, I'd probably sell more of each item versus having such a wide spread of items. But I just have fun making all kinds of different things, and so I'm going to continue doing that. I'm just going to make what I feel like making when I feel like making it, as always. And so that's how these bestsellers turned out for my market. But yeah, I guess that is everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that my future markets are better. I can capture better things for them and they're not so loud, so that I can actually talk to you guys easier throughout these videos, because my goodness, it was so loud in that building that I couldn't even hear myself think at times. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more market prepping done, because I have 3 more of these markets I got to do in the very close future. And so I'm going to talk to you guys on the next one. There'll be lots of market vlogs coming up your way so you can see more, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining in. Bye.